If you've ever wondered what truly captures a woman's attention beyond looks and money, this is the video for you. Today, we're diving into 20 irresistible traits that women are naturally drawn to based on human behavior, psychology, and insights from relationship expert Dr. Berman. These aren't tricks or games, these are powerful qualities you can actually develop to build real attraction and deeper connection. Trait number 1. Confidence is one of the most attractive qualities a man can have, but there's a big difference between confidence and arrogance. Arrogance is loud, it's performative, and it needs constant validation. Confidence, on the other hand, is quiet, calm, and doesn't seek approval. A truly confident man doesn't walk into a room trying to impress everyone. He doesn't overcompensate, doesn't brag, and doesn't need to be the center of attention. He simply knows his value, and that shows in how he carries himself. When someone has that kind of self-assured energy, people naturally pay attention. Women especially notice because it signals emotional security, maturity, and strength without aggression. Confidence says, I'm good with who I am, and I don't need to prove it to anyone. Trait number 2, emotional intelligence. This one is powerful, and honestly, it's often underrated. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage your own emotions while also recognizing and responding to the emotions of others. It means you can stay calm under pressure, listen without interrupting, and actually pick up on what someone is feeling even if they're not saying it out loud. You don't shut people down, you don't try to fix everything, you listen, you empathize, and you respond with maturity. Women want to feel seen, not just heard or tolerated, but truly understood. And when a man is emotionally intelligent, it shows that he's not just physically present, but emotionally available too. That creates trust, deeper connection, and respect. It's not about being overly sensitive, it's about being aware, in control, and capable of handling real human emotions. That kind of strength doesn't just make you a better partner, it makes you a better man. Trait number 3 is having a strong sense of purpose. This goes beyond just having a vague idea of what you want in life. It's about having a clear direction and actively working toward meaningful goals. Whether you're chasing a dream, building a business, developing a skill, or pursuing something you truly care about, purpose gives your life momentum and focus. It's magnetic because it shows you're not just drifting through life, you're intentional about where you're headed. That kind of energy naturally draws people in, especially women, because it signals stability and ambition without desperation. When a man has a strong sense of purpose, it communicates that he's reliable, motivated, and capable of leading his own path. It means he's ready to contribute to a partnership in a way that's grounded and consistent, not just fleeting or surface level. Purpose creates confidence that comes from knowing your own worth and your own path, and that confidence is incredibly attractive. It's the kind of quality that builds respect because it reflects discipline, passion, and the courage to follow through on your commitments even when things get tough. Trait number 4 is respectfulness. While this might sound simple, it's actually a cornerstone of strong character and deep connections. Respectfulness isn't just about good manners or saying please and thank you. It's about how you treat people consistently. In every situation, whether you're dealing with someone you love or someone you barely know. It means showing kindness and consideration even when you don't feel like it, and especially when things are stressful or challenging. True respect shows emotional maturity and self-control because it means you don't let frustration, anger, or ego take over. Instead, you choose to act with integrity, empathy, and fairness. Women notice this deeply because respect is the foundation of trust and safety in any relationship. When a man is respectful, not only to her but to everyone around him, it reveals that he values people for who they are, not just what they can do for him. It shows strength in character and a level of emotional intelligence that's essential for lasting partnerships. Respect builds the kind of connection where both people feel valued, heard, and secure, and that's what turns attraction into something real and meaningful. Trait number 5 is a sense of humor. Life can be tough and stressful, and everyone needs someone who can bring a little lightness to the moment. A man who can make a woman laugh, who knows how to find joy in the ordinary and turn everyday situations into something memorable, is incredibly attractive. Humor isn't just about jokes, it's about having a playful spirit and being able to connect through laughter. It shows you don't take yourself too seriously and that you can handle life's ups and downs with a positive attitude. Women Love a man who can ease tension, bring smiles, and make shared moments fun. That kind of energy creates comfort and closeness, making any relationship more enjoyable and resilient. Trait number 6 is being a good listener. This might sound simple, but real listening is a skill many overlook. It's not about waiting for your turn to talk or just hearing words. It's about truly tuning in, noticing the small details, and making her feel genuinely understood. When you listen deeply, you show respect and care without needing to fix or judge. This kind of presence builds trust and emotional intimacy in a way that words alone can't. Women appreciate when a man listens because it means he values what they say and who they are. Being a good listener isn't passive, it's active, intentional, and it lays the foundation for strong, meaningful connections. When she feels heard, she feels safe and close, and that alone can transform a relationship. Trait number 7 is self-discipline. This quality goes beyond just sticking to a workout routine or healthy habits. It's about consistently managing yourself in all areas of life. Whether it's your health, your work, or the way you handle daily responsibilities, self-discipline signals that you have control and commitment. It shows you can follow through on promises, resist distractions, and maintain focus over time. For women, this is a sign of long-term potential and reliability, someone who won't just start things but will see them through no matter the challenges. Self-discipline builds trust because it reflects inner strength and the ability to create a stable, dependable life. It's a trait that quietly speaks volumes about your character. Trait number 8 is passion, not just passion for her, but passion for life itself. Passion is one of the most magnetic qualities a person can have because it shows you're fully alive and engaged with the world. When a man loves what he does, whether it's his job, a hobby, a creative pursuit, or a cause that makes him radiant and interesting, that energy is contagious. Women are naturally drawn to men who have fire in their eyes and a sense of purpose that lights them up. Passion shows dedication, excitement, and a zest for living that inspires others. It's not about being perfect or having everything figured out. It's about embracing life wholeheartedly and inviting others to join you on that journey. Trait number 9 is vulnerability. Society often teaches men that showing emotions is a sign of weakness, but real strength lies in the ability to be vulnerable. Being vulnerable means you're willing to open up about your fears, your struggles, and your true feelings without hiding behind a tough exterior. It takes courage to admit when things aren't perfect, to share your thoughts honestly, and to express emotions even when it feels uncomfortable. This kind of openness creates deep trust because it shows you're genuine and authentic. When a man is vulnerable, he invites connection on a level that goes beyond surface attraction. It builds real intimacy. Women appreciate this because it signals that you're emotionally available and willing to be honest, even when it's difficult. Vulnerability doesn't make you less of a man. It makes you more human and approachable. It's a powerful way to break down barriers and form meaningful bonds that last. Trait number 10 is maturity, and this goes far beyond simply getting older. Emotional maturity is about how you manage yourself when life gets challenging. It's about taking responsibility for your actions instead of blaming others, communicating calmly instead of reacting impulsively, and handling conflict with patience and understanding. A mature man understands that relationships require effort, compromise, and self-awareness. He doesn't let his ego control his behavior or cause unnecessary drama. Instead, he listens, reflects, and works towards solutions that respect both people's needs. This maturity creates a sense of safety and stability, which is incredibly attractive because it means you're someone who can be counted on in both good times and bad. It shows that you're ready to be a true partner, someone who can face challenges head-on while maintaining respect and compassion. Emotional maturity builds a foundation for healthy, lasting relationships and signals that you're prepared for deeper connection and commitment. Trait number 11 is decisiveness. Life is full of choices, and being able to make confident decisions without coming across as controlling is a powerful quality. Decisiveness means you can weigh your options, trust your judgment, and take action without hesitation. It shows leadership because people naturally look to someone who can navigate uncertainty and guide a situation forward. This doesn't mean rushing or being rigid. It means having clarity and the courage to commit. Women appreciate decisiveness because it signals stability and direction, qualities that create comfort and trust. When a man is decisive, it reduces doubt and confusion, making it easier for others to follow and feel secure. At the same time, true decisiveness respects others' opinions and needs, striking a balance between leading and collaborating. It's about being proactive, confident, and open-minded all at once. Trait number 12 is integrity. This is one of the most important traits because it's the foundation of all lasting relationships. Integrity means your words and actions line up consistently. You do what you say you'll do, and you stand by your principles even when it's difficult. This kind of consistency builds trust. Without trust, attraction can't deepen into anything meaningful. Women and people in general are naturally drawn to those who demonstrate honesty and reliability. Integrity shows that you're authentic, dependable, and someone who can be counted on in both good times and bad. It also means being accountable when you make mistakes, owning up to them, and learning from them. Living with integrity isn't always easy, but it earns respect and admiration. And it sets the tone for healthy, genuine connections. Trait number 13 is generosity. And it's important to understand that generosity isn't limited to money or material gifts. True generosity is about giving your time, your attention, and your kindness freely and sincerely. It's about being present for someone without expecting anything in return. Whether that's listening carefully when she needs to talk, supporting her goals, or simply showing small acts of kindness that make a difference. This kind of generosity shows that you value the connection itself more than your ego or any kind of personal gain. When a man is generous in this way, it reveals a deep level of emotional maturity and empathy. It tells a woman that you're someone who puts thought and care into your relationships, who understands that love and connection are built through giving and sharing, not taking. Over time, these acts of generosity create trust and warmth, which are essential for any meaningful and lasting bond. Trait number 14 is adaptability. Life is constantly changing, circumstances shift, challenges come unexpectedly, and people evolve. Being adaptable means that you can handle change with grace and composure rather than resistance or frustration. It means you're able to adjust your mindset, plans, and behaviors to fit new situations while maintaining your core values. This quality shows emotional resilience, mental flexibility, and a grounded confidence that's incredibly attractive. Women are drawn to men who can remain calm under stress, who don't break down when things don't go as planned, and who can find solutions instead of dwelling on problems. Adaptability also means you're open to growth and learning, willing to evolve alongside your partner rather than holding on to rigid expectations. This trait helps create stability in relationships because it means you can navigate life's ups and downs together, making the partnership stronger and more enduring. Trait number 15 is curiosity. A curious mind is one of the most exciting qualities a man can have because it means he's never boring or stagnant. Curiosity drives you to explore new ideas, learn new things, and challenge yourself regularly. When you approach life with eagerness and openness, it naturally brings energy and freshness to any relationship. Women are drawn to men who show genuine interest, not only in the world around them, but also in understanding people, including her. Curiosity signals growth, creativity, and a willingness to evolve, which keeps a relationship dynamic and alive. Over time, it means you're not just going through the motions. You're actively engaged in expanding your horizons and deepening your connection. Trait number 16 is authenticity. This is about being unapologetically yourself, without masks or pretending to be someone you're not. Authenticity is powerful because it builds trust and comfort right from the start. Women can usually sense when a man is being genuine versus when he's trying to fit a certain mold or impress by being something he's not. Trying to be someone else might work temporarily, but it never lasts and often backfires. The most attractive version of yourself is the real you, your values, your quirks, your passions, and even your imperfections. When you're authentic, you create space for true connection because you allow others to see the real person behind the surface. Authenticity requires confidence and self-acceptance, and it invites others to do the same. It's the foundation for any honest, meaningful relationship. Trait number 17 is protectiveness, and it's crucial to understand that protectiveness is very different from possessiveness. True protectiveness is about creating a safe space for her, both emotionally and physically. It means being someone she can rely on to have her back without trying to control or limit her freedom. Protectiveness comes from a place of respect and care, not insecurity or jealousy. When you're protective in the right way, you show that her well-being matters deeply to you. This might mean stepping in when she's in a vulnerable situation, offering comfort when she's stressed, or simply being attentive to her needs so she feels secure. It's about making her feel valued and safe enough to be her full, authentic self. Unlike possessiveness, which can feel suffocating, protectiveness nurtures trust and strengthens the bond because it's rooted in genuine love and respect. It's a silent promise that you're there not to control, but to support and safeguard. Trait number 8 is supportiveness. This quality is one of the cornerstones of a healthy and thriving relationship. Being supportive means showing up consistently, not only during the easy and fun times, but also when things get hard. It's about uplifting her dreams, cheering her on when she takes risks, and standing by her side even when obstacles arise. Supportiveness is a demonstration of deep strength because it requires patience, empathy, and selflessness. It means listening actively, encouraging her growth, and celebrating her successes without jealousy or resentment. It's not about trying to solve all her problems or overshadow her ambitions, but about being a reliable partner who believes in her potential and wants to see her flourish. This kind of support builds a foundation of trust and respect, showing that you're invested in the relationship as a partnership where both people can thrive individually and together. A supportive man helps create a safe emotional environment where vulnerability is welcomed and dreams are nurtured. Trait number 19 is boundaries. It might seem counterintuitive, but having clear boundaries is actually incredibly attractive. Boundaries show that you respect yourself enough to know what you will and won't accept in your life and relationships. When you set healthy limits, you communicate confidence and self-awareness. Women respect men who respect themselves because it signals emotional strength and maturity. Boundaries create a balanced dynamic where both people feel safe and valued, preventing resentment and misunderstanding. They allow space for individuality while nurturing connection, and that balance is key to lasting, healthy relationships. Boundaries aren't walls, they're bridges built on mutual respect and clear communication. And finally, trait number 20, presence. In today's fast-paced, constantly connected world, being truly present is rare and powerful. Presence means that when you're with her, you're fully with her, not distracted by your phone, your thoughts, or the outside world. It's about giving her your undivided attention, listening deeply, and engaging sincerely in the moment. Presence shows that you value her company and prioritize the relationship. It makes every interaction more meaningful and memorable. Women, notice when a man is genuinely present because it creates a feeling of closeness and trust that goes beyond words. Presence is a gift you give that strengthens the bond and keeps the connection alive. Remember, these traits aren't about manipulation or trying to be someone you're not. They're about becoming a better, more authentic version of yourself. Mastering these qualities doesn't just help you attract the right woman, it helps you build a life filled with purpose, deep connection, and self-respect. If you found this valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. We're just getting started.